Yo, 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 what up, peeps? Thanks for coming in. We're in for another NBA 2K season playthrough. Game 15 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And today I got my buddy Tony Gregerson next to me. We call him McG. Say hello, McG.
Hello, McG.
You don't have to lean in. Don't do that. Stay back. Getting too close. My space. Space. It's my space. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, we're going to play.
Waiting for you.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward.
Look at that, 12 and 2, baby.
Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
About to be 12 and 3.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at San Antonio, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And of course the Thunder, they're 9th in the conference.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you
audio.
have to really give it to them.
Loud?
I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon.
All right, here we go. Let's get it.
The squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Here are the starters for
this is an
Oklahoma City.
in-season tournament,
Some
too.
serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
All right,
and
SG.
for San Antonio,
A.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Nice one.
And that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
So it's Oklahoma City now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Castle?
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense is trying to do their best to slow
How about a
him
jump
down.
ball?
When he gets room like that, you gotta look out.
Look like a jump ball. I'll take it.
And here are the Thunder now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends, and Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Thanks for that, Allie. Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Lets it go. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The hell was that?
Nobody got it.
Pass to Fox. Here's Sohan. He drops it from range. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
Good double.
San Antonio trailing here. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Out Out to the right wing. And stolen by Hartenstein. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
Come on now.
He's checked in for
Come on now, Spurs.
Oklahoma City with a change here too. Caruso, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on now, Spurs.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Caruso outside. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd
Oh,
was roaring
boy.
against them. They were able
I hate
to
these new
focus and finish
transition
the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Caruso, shooting one.
Free throw drops for Caruso.
Shot and the ball? Really?
Many believe that SGA was deserving
give
of
him
the
the ball.
MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable.
Shout out to you guys on YouTube and Twitch.
This guy is
Appreciate you
relied on
watching.
for a lot of shooting. I mean,
Make
the
sure to
shooting
hit that
volume is
subscribe
very high.
button or the
He's a
follow
blossoming
button.
star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that
Especially if
potential
you,
is.
And Williams drops them both.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished
OKC in the
all-around
house.
game is something
Even though I've only been
appreciated.
there
He
once.
can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
It'd be.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment
It's the
to
last
rest
game
and
Pop's gonna be
confirm the
on.
game plan.
This
Since
is
we
a
had
historic
chance, let's see
game.
the player of the week for the Western
hate
Conference.
to do it to him.
De'Aaron Fox.
We're gonna have
His
Mitch
offensive
on
effort has really gone
2K26.
unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense
like
to
the
keep up
Spurs.
with that.
Getting
Spurs
my
trail
ass
by
kicked.
4.
Like real life.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Barnes. Here's Champagny. Back to Barnes. To the left side wing. Champagny.
Come on,
shot is
Champagny.
off.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's Caruso on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's maybe my first loss in a while.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Paul passes to Barnes. Off target with the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Joe misses.
Good close.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling, keep working the ball around.
Nothing I can do about that.
There's the
See if they
3,
can keep that up.
He works hard. He works hard. That's all I can. He
Outside
works hard.
Barnes.
First in the
Deep
gym.
Wembanyama. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Getting my
And
ass
so it's
kicked
the
in
Oklahoma
an in-season
City
tournament,
Thunder
too.
With a
First in the gym,
9-point
last one
cushion
to
at the end of
leave.
the quarter. They're communicating well.
Caruso sucks.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a
because they took
lopsided
Fox
game.
out.
We'll see if that changes
Put
here
Fox
in the
back
second.
in, Pop.
And a
Damn
closer
it.
look here
Oh,
at the
Mamu's
hustle
in now.
stats for the
Okay.
Thunder.
We're going to kill
With their
it.
hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that. Working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
We've got Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Champagny at the 3
Oh,
slot.
come on, Mamu.
So that's who San Antonio starts.
You gotta
the
reel
second
that in, Mamu.
Well, it should have been a foul anyway.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot.
Mamu.
Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Paul off the drive. Count it.
And they're in a better flow this quarter
There you go, old
offensively,
man.
and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line.
What up, JC? Are you poolside?
First team foul. Chris Paul. Shooting.
Man,
That one
that's
misses.
a weird shot.
Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since
Man.
then, it's been a wild success.
I
and
admit the kid's
NBA
good.
decided to run one of their own.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Fox goes in. Can't hit from in close.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Spurs trail by 7. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Yep, that one's good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the
Little
ball,
window,
but
that's all I
they look
needed.
like now they're really
You're
finding
always
their
poolside,
rhythm.
huh? I need to come
Pass
hang
to
out with
Caruso.
you, JC.
JC, where you at, man?
Wiggins outside.
JC's poolside.
I know.
Caruso right side.
How's the scenery? Poolside.
Back to Wiggins. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Fox powers it home.
About time for a timeout.
Fox getting up on the inside. Love to see the point guard rise up.
And Mark Daignault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Out of my head, I would have known that head coach's name.
The B button.
A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Mamukelashvili.
Ah, we gotta
Keldon
move it
Johnson
move it
comes
along.
in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Hartenstein outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wiggins, no good. Spurs trail by 5.
Oh, where's...
Pass to Castle.
Gotta be a steal.
Sohan with the ball.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Driving in. And he dunks it down.
Oh, when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck.
What's up,
getting in front of
JC?
him.
The Lotus, huh?
Oklahoma City has gone 0
I'll,
for 3 from deep to begin the second.
I'll check my Twitter DMs.
On the wing, Caruso, covered by Johnson.
Oh shit!
Gilgeous-Alexander
What the fuck?
from
Why am I in
outside.
the zone?
Sohan with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Personal foul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Castle for 3.
If you get
And I'm
Dort in a
sucking
wrestling
on the
match,
3-pointers.
he's gonna win. He's playing physical D now.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Caruso outside.
Man, you gotta
Good.
rotate Barnes.
Third basket in 6 attempts.
And
Is that
they're
Barnes
winning
or
and playing
Keldon?
with great confidence,
Keldon.
but they need
Gotta
to be
rotate,
more
Keldon.
efficient with those 3-pointers.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he
Come on,
must
Pop,
be
make
looking at
some
some
moves.
adjustments. A different
What we
look
got
for
here,
San
Pop?
Antonio.
All right.
When
I like
Wembanyama's
it.
checked
I like
in
it.
for Barnes. Cassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for De'Aaron Fox. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes
ugly.
up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical on court."
Come on,
Right?
Chris
Get
Paul.
out of
I
here.
do, and you can
Get out
tell
of
he
here.
just refuses to back down.
Chet or
Allie.
not. Get out of here.
Here's Wembanyama.
That's a foul.
Outstanding D from Holmgren. I mean,
Or a
I
flop.
love seeing him make an impact with that kind of energy.
Pass to Caruso. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. And stolen by Williams. Here we go. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Knocks it down from distance.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Mark Bagnall has called a timeout.
I'd take Caruso. You're right, JC.
Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's okay that he was an Aggie. I'd take him anyway.
Hey, man, there's always good apples in a bad tree.
Remember when Aggie jokes were like a big deal?
I still think I kind
Got it
of.
up. Oh, and the release was before the
Brought it
buzzer,
back.
but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Halftime. That's a drop.
A good one, actually. Sound healthy.
Probably smelled like carne asada.
Oh, yeah, and pancake.
Shout out to Thousand Oaks Cafe, who was severely lacking today for lunch. Service was terrible,
No butter.
and they ran out of butter. How do you run out of butter?
Okay.
Just go to the store and get some butter.
You order a pancake plate and you get no butter?
And let's
I was
turn
like,
our attention to tonight's game.
mantequilla?
The Thunder find
Eh?
themselves in a real battle.
And they were like, no mantequilla.
Depth has
I
been
was like, what
the
the?
key for them so
Alright.
far.
And I was like, butter? Huh?
And that is going to do it
Nothing.
for us. Let's get back to some
How you gonna
second
serve me
half
a
action with
pancake,
Brian
dry-ass
Anderson and company.
pancakes?
Dry ass pancake and just give me some maple
butter.
syrup. Like,
I love Thousand Oaks Cafe. Bro.
no, shout out to Thousand. I've been there for years, man. But today they were just lacking. So
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight
everybody has
battle.
their bad days.
We'll soon find out what sort of
Yeah, Jeff.
adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Hopefully I don't have a bad
Yeah, he
second half
played
here.
such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, some serious
Yeah,
height in the
excuse
middle.
me.
Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5.
It's the- it's
Gilgeous
that love
Alexander
streak.
runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. They say it was
Good,
last
good D.
touched by
Good
Vassell.
D, boys.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous Alexander, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Vassell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And
Oh, what are you
Williams
doing,
punches it home.
Sohan? Come on.
A jam by Williams.
Sohan's just like, hey, buddy, can I get your autograph?
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a one-point game. You know, after sitting out his first pro
Chet
year
is
due to
having
a
a
foot injury,
career night.
Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year.
Come on.
Already an elite shot blocker.
Thought that was Vassell, but it was Castle.
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. It's hauled in by
I know he didn't shoot
Wembanyama.
threes that much. That was wide
Wembanyama's
open.
got 6 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside. To the paint. Wemby putting on a show.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able
Go
to
Wemby,
move like
Wemby.
this.
Gilgeous Alexander up top. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. All alone. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third bucket of the night.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Boom! Fox with a triple.
Mr. Clutch.
That's a new. I haven't played.
Yeah, that's a new feature. A little cutaway. Yeah.
Williams shot
I like
is
it.
good.
I like it too.
I like it.
You know you're gonna make it.
Continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
I have no problem.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take
Got a
the
game here.
opportunity
Got
to
a game.
regroup. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And we've got a whistle.
Damn it.
He was fouling with a purpose. And
I don't like that
spot in
call.
that situation. It's
really
got to be a
don't.
transition take foul.
I like the clear
City's
path
shooting their
call. I don't
fourth
like the
shot at
transition.
foul line here.
And you didn't have a clear
Free throw,
path.
no good. Grant, we're starting to see more players.
I know,
throwing
but like
alley-oops to
that should
themselves
not
off
be
the
a call. That
backboard.
should just be a
Did you
regular
ever do
foul.
that?
In practice,
Sideline out of bounds.
maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Yeah, right, Sohan.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
You just saw
Oklahoma
somebody open.
City's gone 1 of 2 shooting.
Well, I mean,
from
he
the
can
perimeter
make
since
that every
halftime.
now and then.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Fox, that's good. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Dort outside. Picked his pocket. Fox, the pass to Champagny. Puts up a 3. And it's Fox missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams on the wing.
Oklahoma
There we
City.
go. Finally, I got one.
They got one.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That was a
First
foul
trip
too.
to the
That's
free
fine.
throw line for him tonight.
No
First
replacement.
team foul.
No raise.
I just think it should be a sideline out of bounds.
I think
Not a shot in the ball.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player
Lot
in
of
the
time,
league.
lot of
The
time.
cool thing about it is night after
a lot of
night he
time
seems
left.
to prove it.
A lot of time left.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Count it. Castle's got a second basket.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
And Williams just keeping it simple that time, taking what he sees off the screen and roll.
Spurs lead by 3. Fox, the pass to Champagny. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
That's what he does.
This defense just can't stay connected to
What he
shooters.
gets paid for.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Castle. Dort defending. Fox outside. Pass to Castle. Clock at 6. He takes it in.
There you
Takes
go,
it
dunk
up with
champ.
both hands and rips
The
it
best
down.
defenders in the league. Dort.
And that's
You
where
can't stand
Castle
for
is
it.
most effective.
He should have
He's
been the
getting
dunk champ.
downhill and attacking.
Dort against Fox. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox.
Oh, nice shot. Thought I played that pretty good, too.
Great job ending
That
the
was kind of
quarter
like
on a
I
high note.
released it.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is
Comes
pumped
down to
up.
the fourth
And
quarter
so
here.
It's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. Hunting
As it
for
always does.
opportunities,
That was like a John
leading to 9
Maddenism right
points
there.
in the quarter.
It comes down to
We'll
the
be
fourth
back in a
quarter
moment.
here. The team with the most points will win the game.
Hi.
Ow.
Well, I don't know what you're thinking, but
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist
That
of the
sounds
game.
more like a Harry
And
Carey
just
than
a
a Al
selfless
Michaels.
decision from your 2 guards, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Harrison Barnes out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's
my
the
fault.
San Antonio
Stretch the
5.
D out too far.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Out of your
Whether
range
it's
there, eh,
teammates
Harrison?
or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Joe misses. Spurs lead by 3. Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Here's Williams. Barnes comes with a double team. And a foul ball on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor
Yeah.
and rising up with that confidence.
And they've also done a great
Who we
job
got?
of just taking what the defense is giving them.
Keldon.
Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Castle's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And here's Paul. Pass to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists.
About time
in the
you
game.
showed up,
When it
HB.
comes to the
Time in
three,
the game.
they've
Get outta
been
here.
really dialed in here in the second half.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Outside for Dort. It's stolen by Johnson.
How do I alley-oop again? Like, what's the button to
Here's
alley-oop?
Paul.
Honestly, I
And the
don't
foul is
remember.
called. He missed it,
I think it's
so
like
he's got a couple of free throws
Yeah,
coming his
it's
way.
like a
It's gonna be
combination
on
of them.
Alex
Chat, somebody
Caruso.
help me out with
Paul
that.
finding a
Because
way
that
that
was an
time
easy
to
lob.
draw the foul.
That's good from Paul. For San Antonio,
cost me the game.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Johnson. Sohan comes in for Barnes, and it's Devin Vassell in for Fox. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Castle for 3. They get the rebound.
Maybe not.
Outside Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. Good D by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Sinks the
Say, Vassell. I was about
This
to
is
trade
what
you if you
it
didn't
is
make
at
that.
halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
That's all she wrote.
Infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Shot to stop the run. And Dort with the bucket on the
Maybe.
assist from Williams.
I mean, maybe.
So Dort's got his first
So you're
3
telling me
points of the
there's a
game.
chance?
And we've
There's no
got
chance.
a
So you're
timeout
telling me
called
there's a
by
chance?
Greg
There's no
Popovich.
chance.
He clearly wants to talk it
9
over
points,
and make
2
sure
minutes to go.
everyone is focused. And San Antonio.
Yeah, but 1
making a
minute in
change
this
here.
game is like
Fox is
30
checked in.
seconds.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. Wembanyama's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
When Wembanyama goes out, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And Mark
Man.
Dagnall has called a timeout, looking to get everyone.
Like, Fox is my
dialed in
leader
and
on my
engaged.
team, but Wemby is like number 2. He cleans up the glass. His offense isn't really
And
great
here's
for
Williams.
me.
From deep
That's because
three-point
Fox
range.
takes all the shots.
And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
Because Fox can do
moving
that.
fast. And Fox powers it home.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Off the mark there with a three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
I don't know how he missed that shot. Well, he just
Here's
missed
Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Oh, come on.
Going inside.
Oh, damn it. Why didn't you dunk it? Oh!
Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on
There you go,
defense.
Embiid.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach.
You haven't been
Good
able to bust this
performance for the
zone.
Spurs.
Ever since I switched to
A
the
pair
zone,
of
you started having
tremendous
problems.
rebounding teams.
I
And
busted
these
a
guys
couple
played
times.
I know,
hard
but
tonight, and
yeah,
that's
for the
the
most
edge
part.
they needed.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened
like
things
that.
up in this one. They'll
one
play
of the-
one
Yeah,
more
I like
time
that.
in this
Normally I don't like
series
cutaways,
after this.
but
I like that
What a
feature
huge
too. You know what's going
performance
in,
it
so you
was
can go
for
back on
De'Aaron
defense
Fox.
and you can reset
Just
your
does a
mind.
great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Pass to Sohan. And stolen by
Not who I
Holmgren.
wanted to go
And they
to.
have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at
Yeah,
this
they
stage
have
of
to
the
know,
game, they're going to
don't
lose
they?
this one, but will
Yeah,
they
they're gonna
take
lose this
something from
one.
the loss?
Hell of a
They've
comeback
done a
by
great
Spurs.
job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved.
That's
keeps
right,
everyone
JC.
Do what we gotta do. Do what we gotta do.
I'll hit you up in
17 fouls.
on the twits, JC.
And the Spurs with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Stolen.
Ooh, way to straddle the backcourt line there.
Here's Castle.
Come here, Sohan.
The three from Wembanyama. No good. So we see the Spurs
Tried to
get
rub
the
some
win
salt
here.
on the wound there
And
at
it's
the
a nice
end.
win. They're
Yeah,
now
I wanna
sure
run
of
back.
the NBA Cup.
Just a
We'll run it back
fantastic
another
start to
time.
the group stage. They're in the
Run back.
driver's seat in this group.
Appreciate y'all.
Finish and they'll advance.
Tune in on a Tuesday. Tuesday I'll have an LG's house around 2 o'clock.
For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill. This
My
is Brian
buddy
Anderson, thanking you for
X-Boy
tuning in.
RD will be in the house
let's
on
reveal
Tuesday.
our player
Player
of
of
the
the game,
game.
Darren Fox, of
Pierre.
course. Fox score. Fox with 23. That's probably his lowest scoring game I've had all year with him. Ever since I inserted him in the
You
starting
can only
lineup,
hope.
that's
You can,
for sure.
you can only hope to contain him.
Yep. He's quick. He's quick. All right, let's see what they had.
Who did I have?
Or what you had.
Williams, man. Caruso.
Yep. SGA was killing it on the assists.
Well,
Yeah,
he's a
he
point
threw
guard,
in
he
8
should
points.
be.
Yeah, yeah.
4 of 13 is not great, but
No.
that's on me.
I wasn't really great on the assists. I mean, everyone was assisting. Not one person had a badass assist record. Anyway, let's see who's up next on the next game. I believe I'm playing the Jazz again for the third time. Let me see here. 1, 2. Yeah, the third time since the season began, and it's only like the 5th week of the season. That's just a stupid schedule. Anyway,
That's the NBA for you.
they're trying to. It's a travel thing. They're trying to make people like
Oh, I
travel
know.
better, I guess.
They could do better.
Yep. All right, JC, everybody else, everyone on Twitch, everyone on YouTube, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button or the follow button and hit the like button. We out of here. Peace.